So there will be a slight difference if you watched the first video about this series, because actually I had to quit the game and to reload it, and actually the save was corrupted. I don't know why, so I checked it twice now with this new one. Maybe playing what's it called? Iron Man mode with a beta patch is maybe not a good idea. But well, I'll keep trying. I don't care. So there will be a few differences. Probably I didn't pick exactly the same technologies, and also the queen is different now. She's a lot younger. She's a bit less good, so she's not ruling everything. And also my king is a lot better. So that's something I actually didn't realize, that for some countries, like for Avalitia, for example, the initial ruler is randomized in some ways. I didn't know that. So that's really interesting. Anyways, so let's start really playing the game. Let's talk about the patch. Probably we'll continue to talk about it anyways. So let's see. My population is okay. So now, as you saw, now I'm doing the civilization stuff because I need to fight off some barbarians. The thing is, from my first playthrough, I know that when they pop up, usually it's here. I don't think it changed with the patch. I didn't see that in the patch notes. And they are just going straight for Arabia, but they are destroying everything in their way. And they already have lots of problems with barbarians on their side, so they don't need that in addition. But this small territory, even with the colonies, it's not enough. I cannot let go two provinces. Actually, not two provinces, two cities being raided every few years. That's not, yeah, that's not good. So let's hey, you know what? Since I can, I think I will just take all them the first technologies as soon as I can. I should be able now to get a third one. Yes, I need a forever. Okay, so that's basically even that saying that you had a statue that doesn't look right to where the ruler wants to. But I don't. Furniture. Yeah, I need to piece them off. I don't care. Drill rise, right? Yes. Anyway, let's put some 5 time because okay, so this is the guy who is supposed to follow me if she doesn't. Oh, well, she's pregnant. Oh, by the way, actually, that's no, I don't want this. This law is creepy. This law says that people can marry each other in the same family, and actually you can do stuff like marry your own daughter or stuff like that. That's actually, maybe this law is good because it allows, for example, women to be really queen without having to lack entirely a male hair. I didn't try it because I find this law so creepy. Oh, and actually, that's a new change. As you can see now, the cost in terms of stability is only -15. That's actually good, but it cost one of the two resources, so probably, well, yes, obviously political influence, so you need political influence, but that's okay. And what I want is this agnatic cognatic primogeniture in primogenitura, I think, Latin. Okay, we don't care. Yeah, wait for that. As well, if I only have daughters, it's always good to have that. And yeah, this one is weird. It basically says that the younger sons get king. Um, I don't get it. Yeah, it probably existed in some ways. And the world is wide and weird. But no, I want this one. Especially now that I just realized that it doesn't cost that much stability. Okay, what is going on? A struggle between the religious echelons of our society and the peasants has recently come to light, as the populace at large feel like the religious ceremonies are inaccessible and distant. Well, on the other hand, our high priest and his attendants demand the distance needed to do their job properly, and arguments. Okay, well, there you go. More stability, like that. By the way, now, okay, like the 42, so I guess political influence. Okay, so political influence is very important compared to, it didn't exist before, so I could not really compare it. Oh, good, I can do some trading. So, don't care about that for now. Oh, that's good. And I'm not doing a lot of commerce right now. So let's have some. Yes. 6. Okay. As soon as I'm not threatened by them anymore, I need to do something about the religion stuff. Actually, I'm really torn between the two because, well, I know I cannot beat the barbarians because I don't have the means to pay for a larger army. For now, okay. Well, okay, so right away, I'll go back to the other thing. Let's imagine, that's the only child my king and the queen got. Well, she's female, so that's why I need the law that says that she's the heir. Also, it's really important because for now, none of those are, well, okay, he's in my family, but he's not directly from my family, he's not even a brother. So for more stability, you see that succession support is very, very lacking. And he has supporters, but as soon as I can change the law, no, with this one, I guess this daughter might become queen one day. Yes. That was not possible actually. You see, even at level 1, maybe it could be with very, very highly technological territories like the cities in Phoenicia, like so Arados or Gebal or Sidon. Maybe it was possible to have enough research to get all of them, but I didn't do that with any of the games I played through with Imperator Rome. And so that's very new. That's why I think this invention cost is extremely easy, but I will have to see in the future what it really does. It's also a choice. I cannot build buildings because I'm doing research, but the amount of buildings you can build is actually really limited. Even in Rome, in a playthrough in which I conquered almost, well, not inter Mediterranean Sea, but yeah, most of Gaul, most of Iberia, and most of Northern Africa, until here, because the Greek are in this playthrough, my allies. We don't care. You don't care. Even then, with more than 10,000 pops and stuff like that, I was not able to get all the technology. So let's see in a few years what that gives us. So, and okay, so that's, yeah. So I'm not allied with this one anymore, like it was in the first playthrough, because of the corrupted save. It's okay. I don't really mind. But the thing is, what I will do, since I'm not allied with him, is that probably I should get some ships. I would like to have this territory because there are some woods I can build better ships, but my goal is just to prevent them from crossing the strait. Oh, and there they are. I still need the ships anyways, just to be safe. But yeah, let's continue this way. Okay. So now that I have that, 11, which does it cost? 100. Okay. Okay. Let's let's go. It's been 4 years. Holy. I don't think that one's good. Young woman named Apollonia. That's the queen. That's Apollonia. Oh, they're on the same age. And no, my queen is better. Young has arrived at the palace at Inachin bearing a baby who claims, yeah, and his son. Okay, it is clear that she speaks the truth. Okay, so from experience, I know that when this happens, this choice is not really a good one. It makes your queen the happiest. But it says the mother and child will disappear. From experience, it's not really the case, because usually the kid, especially if he can really claim the throne, will come back, and that will make a lot of troubles. So it's from experience. I like this queen. She's better than actually the one that this woman. So I don't want to change the queen, which is obviously also a really bad idea, because it breaks everything in your country almost. I don't want to recognize the kid, but let's just, I guess, kind of bribe this woman and say that I will pay for this kid for his own life, which in the grand scheme of things only costs 9.49 gold, which might sound a lot compared to my economy, but for one person it's probably a lot. So let's just do that. Okay, and the king just fell ill. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. He just got better. a few days. It's like it's less bad than the flu, apparently, or a cold. Yeah. So now I will be able to pass the law. I want it to pass. Yes, not this one. It's creepy. So this can affect the okay. I don't. And the thing is, what that will change right now is that now I have a direct heir, and that's really important because those guys were actually not happy with each other, and there were people supporting them. Now my daughter of my king and my queen, of course, um, is supported by most people, and she has the most claim. Not as much as a boy. If she and the queen is pregnant, so there might be a boy coming at some point. But at least now those people will not get more loyal, but they will not. They will not get supported or less at all. At least they will be less supported by other people. And actually, I don't mind that they have a queen instead of a king. Like, it's why not? Especially because I'm Kemetic, and that was something that happened in Egypt. For example, with Cleopatra. Actually, I'm not sure it happened before the Greek conquest. I I I don't recall anything like that, but I'm not a specialist about Egyptian history. What I know is that there were a lot more sexual equality in Egypt than there was in Greece and in Rome. So it's possible. I have no idea. Anyways, second daughter. Okay, so if I don't get a boy, this new law was pretty good idea. And even if I get one, it's a security measure. And the thing is also, the more children I will have, the less people will claim the throne, and they will not become disloyal as they are right now when they have a shot at the throne. So having, oops, 4 kids is actually a good thing. Okay, so actually now that it doesn't cost anything, I'm not sure if with this patch there is an interest in having a countdown for the or duration for the omens. I don't see the point. It could really be changed in a simple way, like if it doesn't cost anything. Maybe I'm mistaken, maybe I'm missing something, but if I'm not, maybe it could be changed by just saying, okay, we choose the omen and that's it. Because I really don't see the point of just clicking on a button to choose a new omen. And that's probably because either they don't know what they want to do because it's still a beta patch, and actually it probably should be called an alpha patch for this, and they don't know what to do until September, and they will decide, or they know but they didn't implement it for now. Anyways, okay, so Aratos, Nicodemid, civic capacity. That's I saw that Now the names are, when you are Greek, are more Greek than Latin. That's a good thing with this new patch. But this name, maybe I'm completely mistaken. I don't know enough about African history during that time frame, and especially in this region. I just have basic, really basic knowledge, and I have no idea. But a guy named Aratos Nicodemid, that sounds more, I don't know, it sounds like a mix. Maybe I'm saying something really dumb right now, but it sounds like a mix between Greek and Persian names, not African at all. So, Aratos Nicodemid, in his civic capacity, informs us that as an opportunity has arisen. One of our most valued temples is in dire need of renovation. With enough investment, the building could become a shining beacon of our benevolence and architectural prowess. I have the means, and that's actually good. Yeah. Up. Okay. So, how are things? Still 6, and I know that a lot of people wanted to migrate. Okay. 4. So the thing is, now it's not because of the same of the fact that it's not the same game because of the save, because I checked it before I started recording this one. There are still as much immigration and towards Atul, and the thing is, it seems like it's not really working. So each month, so it's supposed to gain 337 in this city each month, and it's not. And when I check every city, it stays at 0. It's not the case in other countries, because I checked it too. Okay, that's weird. Oh, okay. Maybe it is... No. Freeman. No. I have no idea why. So, that probably will be fixed by Paradox quite quickly, I guess. Because I'll probably drop something about it on Twitter to them. Well, I know they have a forum, and actually it's better to do it on the forum, but I don't really go on the forum. I used to, actually. A long time ago, in a previous life, in a way, I used to post AARs and stuff like that. But I'm looking at it and yeah, doesn't change. Let's put some speed. Thank you. May. Okay, it stays at May. No, June. Yeah, but it's still growth. I have no idea. so my king is incompetent. Actually, it's not that much. It's better than with the previous save. So, please be kind to Bakken Renef. Uno set minutes. But actually, that's a bad thing. That's the. I was actually happy about the idea that I would get a lot of migration, and the reason why is actually quite simple. If I want to colonize other territories, I need to have 10 pops from my culture and from my religion. And for now, because I'm dealing with the barbarians, I cannot convert those pops anymore. Before the patch, I could just click on magical buttons and they would all transform, which was actually lame, but I could do it. Now I need to take the time to convert them, and for that I need some provincial policy. And therefore, for now, I cannot colonize any of those uncolonized cities. I don't know if we call, I don't know if we really could call them free cities, because technically those small ones could be called free cities too. Anyway, yeah, at least independent cities. So, what is happening to who? Hmm. Okay. Wait, let's. Okay. So this one slept with this guy, and his wife is not happy about it. Hmm. That's actually interesting. I have no idea if in the Horn of Africa, in this part of the world, this kind of sexual habits would be accepted. I have absolutely no idea. I know that it was actually more or less the norm in Greece and in Italy, but in Africa, even in Egypt, actually, I have no idea. Um, I know that homosexuality was became disliked a lot when the Abrahamic religion spread all around Europe, North Africa, Arabia, etc. But I have no idea if it was the case, because that's actually an important point on this event, because if in this part of the world homosexuality is considered as a bad thing at that time, um, she should not be upset because her husband cheated on her. She should be upset because she is cheating on her with a man. So let's just assume that because of this event and the way the game is made, well, for now, in this country, it's accepted, and homosexuality is accepted, and it's not a problem, and she's just mad that her husband cheated on her. So, what should we do? This is actually not our business. I don't care if she's loyal, she's nobody. well, she's nobody. She's not nobody. Sorry, don't want to offend her. But yeah, she doesn't have a permanent role, and I lose a bit of popularity, but not that much. And anyway, my popularity now is always rising, so it should be okay. Because this is none of our business, and steward, okay, yes, is not that good, that's true, but yeah, I don't have better, so this is not of our business. Interesting, although always an okay, so you don't like people. No, you like people. Sorry. No, you don't like people. Yeah. Okay.